come in?
We would require a third party.
What was Donald's mother doing here?
We're having a chat.
About what?
A third party is truly required, Father.
Oh, sister, no third party. You and me are due for a talk. You have to stop this campaign against me.
Stop it at any time.
How?
Confess and resign.
You are attempting to destroy my reputation. But the result of all this is going to be your removal, not mine.
What are you doing in school?
I'm trying to do good.
More to the point, what are you doing in the priesthood?
You are single-handedly holding this school and this parish back.
And what?
Progressive education and a welcoming church.
This isn't about my behavior, it's about yours, Father Flynn.
It's about your unfounded suspicions.
That's right. I have suspicions.
You know what I haven't understood through all this? Why do you suspect me? What have I done?
You gave that boy wine to drink and you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Did you talk to Mr. McGinn?
All Mr. McGinn knows is that the boy drank wine. He doesn't know how he came to drink it.
Did his mother have something to add to that?
No.
So that's it. There's nothing there.
I'm not satisfied.
Well, if you're not satisfied, ask the boy then.
He'd protect you. That's what he's been doing.
Oh, and why would he do that?
Because you seduced him.
You're insane. You've got it in your head that I've corrupted this child after giving him wine, and nothing I say will change that.
That's right.
But correct me if I'm wrong. This has nothing to do with the wine. Not really. You had a fundamental mistrust of me before this incident. It was you that warned Sister James to be on the lookout, wasn't it?
That's true.
So you admit it?
Certainly.
Why?
I know people.
That's not good enough.
You don't have to be.
Well, how's that?
You will tell me what you have done.
Oh, I will?
Yes.
Not one of your truant boys, you know. Sister James is convinced I'm innocent.
So you talked to Sister James. Well, of course you talked to Sister James.
Did you know that Donald's father beats him?
Yes,
Might that not account for the odd behavior Sister James noticed in the boy?
it might.
What is it? What? What did you hear? What did you see that convinced you so thoroughly?
What does it matter?
I want to know.
On the first day of the school year, I saw you touch William London's wrist and I saw him pull away.
That's all.
That was all.
But that's nothing.
What are you writing now?
You leave me no choice. I'm writing down what you say. I tend to get too flustered to remember the details of an upsetting conversation, and this may be important when I talk to the Monsignor and explain why you have to be removed as the principal of this school.
This morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Muller, I took the precautions of calling the last parish to which you were assigned.
Well, what did he say?
Who?
The pastor.
I did not speak to the pastor. I spoke with one of the nuns.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
I spoke to a nun.
That's not the proper route for you to have taken, sister. The church is very clear. You're supposed to go through the pastor.
Why? Do you have an understanding, you and he? Father Flynn, you have a history.
You have no right to go rummaging through my past.
This is your third parish in 5 years.
Call the pastor and ask him why I left. It was perfectly innocent.
I'm not calling the pastor.
I am a good priest, and there is nothing in my record to suggest otherwise.
You'll go after another child and another until you're stopped.
You have not the slightest proof of anything.
I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to the last parish, the one before that, if necessary. I'll find a parent. Father Flynn, trust me, I will. A parent who probably doesn't know that you're still working with children. And once I do that, you will be exposed. You may even be attacked, metaphorically or otherwise.
You have no right to act on your own. You are a member of a religious order. You have taken vows, obedience being one. You answered to us. You have no right to step outside the
I
church.
will step outside the church if that's what needs to be done, though the door should shut behind me. I will do what needs to be done, Father, though I be damned to hell. You understand this, or you mistake me. Now, did you give Donna Muller wine to drink?
Have you never done anything wrong?
I have.
Mortal sin?
Yes,
And?
I confessed it. Did you give Donald Muller wine to drink?
Whatever I have done, I have left in the healing hands of my confessor. As have you. We are the same.
We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. I do not justify what I do wrong and go on. I admit it, desist, and take my medicine. Did you give Donald Muller wine to drink?
No.
Mental reservation.
No.
You lie. Very well. If you won't leave my office, then I will, and once I go, I will not stop.
Wait.
You will request a transfer from this parish and take a leave of absence until it is granted.
And do what, for the love of God? My life is here.
Don't.
Please. Are we people? Am I a person, flesh and blood like you? Or are we just ideas and convictions? I can't say everything. Do you understand? There are things I can't say. Even if you can't imagine the explanation, sister, remember that there are circumstances beyond your knowledge. Even if you feel certainty, it is an emotion and not a fact. In the spirit of charity, I appeal to you on behalf of my life's work. You have to behave responsibly. I put myself in your hands.
I do not want you.
My reputation is at stake.
You can preserve your reputation.
If you say these things, I won't be able to do my work in the
Your
community.
work in the community should be discontinued.
You would leave me with nothing.
That's not true. It's Donald Muller who had nothing, and you took full advantage of that.
I have not done anything wrong. I care about that boy very much.
Because you look at him and smile with him and sympathize with him as if you were the same.
That child needed a friend.
You are a cheat. That warm feeling you experienced when Nubbo looked at you with trust is not the sensation of virtue. You begot by a drunkard with his tot of rum. You are a disgrace to the caller. The only reason you haven't been thrown out of the church is a decline in vocations.
I can fight you.
You will lose.
You can't know that.
I know.
Where's your compassion?
Know where you can get at it. Stay here. Compose yourself. Use the phone if you like. Good day, Father. I have no sympathy for you. I know you're invulnerable to true regret. And cut your fingernails.
Yes, this is Father Brendan Flynn of St. Nicholas Parish. I need to make an appointment to see the bishop.